welcome to my channel. My name is Christian and this is CXC Beauty. On today's video, I'm super excited because I'm getting to try a brand that I've never tried before and I'm just excited. So for today's video, I am diving into some Charlotte Tilbury makeup. I got some items from the Pillow Talk collection. This is the Pillow Talk palette. I got one of the blushes. I got the Pillow Talk lipstick. And I also bought the Pillow Talk liner, but this one's in Intense 3, or 3 Intense, which is the darker one, which I'm super excited about too, because I hear these Charlotte Tilbury lip liners are amazing, and I just wanted to see if they are worth the hype. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell that's right over here. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps us out. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okie dokie, so I went to Sephora earlier with Tony and we were just looking around and this was dead center in the middle. Just like, it almost like radiated light saying, buy me, I look expensive and beautiful. So we bought it because it looked expensive and beautiful. But let me tell you something. This palette right here, do you see how gorgeous it is? It is gorgeous. It has all these beautiful shades. It's gold. It shines like something that came from heaven. This only has 7 grams of product in it. And if you know about makeup or check any of your palettes, 7 grams is not a lot of product for $75. But regardless, we're gonna try it today. We're gonna see what the hype is about and we're gonna dive right into it. I also got this little blush. It's the Cheek to Chic Pillow Talk blush, and it looks like this. It's the very famous nipple blushes that everybody says looks like a nipple. So I got this one. This is the lighter shade. I like this one because it was more highlighty than blush. So we're gonna try and see what it's like. And then of course we picked up the original Pillow Talk lipstick, which is super famous Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. The packaging looks like this. Another thing straight from heaven. Beautiful nude lipstick. It's like a pinky nude. And then we also picked up the lip liner in 3 Intense, which is the darkest, and it's more of like a brown color. I don't know why, but my camera's like focus is insane. But this is the lip liner. It's like a brown color. I've been liking that whole 90s lip, so I felt like this was perfect to create that whole thing. So I've already gone in with my complexion. I'm gonna dive right into the palette right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do multiple looks or one look because it is broken up into shades of 3 for different occasions, but I don't really do my makeup like that, so I'm gonna see how this goes. Okay, so I'm gonna dive right into this, and the shade itself doesn't have a name. It just says Desk, and it's the 3rd one in for Desk. And I'm taking that shade. It's like a peachy toned nude color. And I'm just taking that on my fluffy blender brush. And I'm gonna start packing that into the crease. And this shade actually comes off a little darker on the eye than it does look in the pan, just so you know. It's a beautiful peachy nude color. I will have to say the packaging on this is incredible. It's beautiful and the mirror is really high quality. There's no distortion in the mirror at all. Like what you see is like, it looks like real life. A lot of palettes that are cheaper have cheap mirrors that sometimes bend and warp, which is not good when you're trying to do eye makeup. Okay, I'm gonna take a clean, well, it's not really clean, but clean-ish precision blending brush, and I'm just taking that along the edge of the eyeshadow just to blend it out a little bit better. I will have to say these eyeshadows blend out pretty effortlessly. They work amazing. And I didn't put any primer on. This is just with my foundation that I had spread onto my eyelids. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is Date number 3. And it's like a darker brown color, like a very chocolatey color. And I'm taking that same precision brush we were using earlier to blend, and I'm just gonna intensify this a little bit on the outer corner. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump back to my fluffy blender brush and just use that the excess product on here to blend out that deeper chocolatey color. Now jumping back into the palette, I'm going to take this shade right here, and it's Dream, the third one. And I'm taking that on a little pencil brush. And I'm sort of going to take this and drag it downwards on my lash line. Okay, now going into Dream, the first shade right here with a CXC Beauty shader brush. I'm just picking that shade up, and I'm going to start packing that right over that line on the outer part of my lid. And I'm just pressing that shade on. Now I'm going to go into day number 2 on the other side of the brush. And I'm going to put that more towards the center. Also blending it into the other shade a little bit. Now I'm going to go into the first shade, which is a light champagne-y color. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Now I'm going to hop back into my little pencil brush in that last Dream color, which is the reddish color. And I'm just going to reinforce that line that I did before. Okay, now going into date number 2, which is this lighter brown shade. And I'm going to take that same pencil brush that had that red shade on it, and I'm just going to take this on my lower lash line. Now taking my little precision blending brush from earlier, I'm just blending out the outer edge of the eye where we put those shimmers. Okay, so far the palette, I love the mattes. The mattes perform beautifully, but the shimmers on the other hand are very lackluster. So I don't know. There are 4 shimmers in the palette, so there's mostly matte in there, but still, for the money that you're paying for this palette, I don't think it would be worth it. But I don't know, let's try the other products and then we'll get back to the palette. Okay, I'm gonna quickly finish up my eyes. I'm gonna put mascara, lashes, and liner, and I'm gonna hop into the rest. Okay, so I got my lashes on, I got my mascara on. I almost forgot, I had to look at myself to remember what I did. And I'm gonna dive right into this little blush. Now I did pick the lighter shade purposely knowing that it was gonna be more of a highlight shade. So I'm not expecting this blush to show up so well on me, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try going majority on the outside first, and I'm just gonna go and put that on. Did it make a difference, babe?
Barely. It's highlighty.
Oh, I see it. Okay, so it's like a very subtle highlight on me with a little bit of a blush color. It's very pretty if you're into this subtle kind of beat. How much did we pay for this little thingy?
I think it was $48.
Was it? Where's the receipt? Okie dokie. So this little subtle slash almost not there blush highlighter was $40. Just saying. It's gorgeous, but it's not my cup of tea. So I'm gonna go in with some of my blush. I'm gonna go into the CXC Beauty Beyond Blush Palette in Daring, and I'm gonna take this shade right here.
Ooh, she daring this evening.
And I'm just gonna go on top of that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this Amrezy highlighter and go on top of that. Because I'm not a subtle kind of girl. Okie dokie, moving on. I was kind of disappointed by that blush, not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the lip liner, the Lip Cheat in Intense 3 Pillow Talk. She real brown. And then I'm gonna take the lipstick on top of that. Okay, and I'm gonna jump back into that lip liner and just blend a little bit. Okay. So it's very pretty. I really like the lipstick and lip liner combination. But as I'm trying to blend the lip liner into the lipstick and even rubbing my lips together, the lip liner is so waxy that the lipstick kind of moves under it and it doesn't really blend well together. I don't know if anyone else has had that issue with these, but the formulas aren't mixing very well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Okie dokie, so that is the completed look. And now I'm gonna kind of dive into what I thought about all these products. So as far as the eyeshadow palette, the mattes are gorgeous. They're super amazing. If you like the more nudes, neutrals, this would be a perfect palette, and it does have some deeper shades if you wanna play it up for like a nighttime look. The shimmers are very lackluster. I did not really like them at all. They do apply really nicely, but they are very subtle. So this would be a good like everyday palette for, I wouldn't say it would be for like a date or dream, maybe all for like day and desk work makeup. But then again, I would probably go to work in like full on glam makeup. So I'll leave that up to your opinion. The blush was a very subtle highlight. I personally did not like it. The blush doesn't show up on my tan skin so much, and then the highlight is very subtle, so if you like a subtle highlight, this might be for you, but I feel like there's other options at cheaper price points that work better. The lip liner is too waxy for me. I prefer something slightly more creamy like the Kylie Lip Kit liners, or even MAC liners work really well. And there's some drugstore liners that I prefer over this, so I don't think this is worth it either. And this lip liner was $22, so took that into account. Now, really the only thing I did like was the lipstick. The lipstick feels amazing. It's a matte formula, but it feels super creamy on the lips. It's not like drying or anything, so the lipstick is definitely a winner. And out of everything, I think for $34, even though that's a little expensive for a lipstick, I would repurchase this if I ran out. So everybody, this is the end of my video. Let me know what you think about these products on my face in the comments below. Have you tried Charlotte Tilbury? Let me know what your experience with this brand has been. Overall, it just wasn't for me, except for the lipstick, like I said. But I did have fun trying out this brand, and I hope you guys had fun watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.